Pisces, hello, and welcome to your winter 2023-2024 shapeshift reading. We are looking at the shape you're shifting out of, the shape you're shifting into, and what that shapeshift looks and feels like for the winter season. I'm Andy, I'm your reader, and I'm joined today by the Starlore Astronomical Tarot. This is a deck of illustrations from playing card artwork that's over 300 years old. It was reformatted for tarot by Natasha Rowland of Urania Press, and I'm excited for it to tell the story of your shapeshift this winter. Okay, Pisces, we'll be moving into Pisces season here towards the end of the season. So happy birthday in advance. Okay, Pisces, what is the shift this winter? Okay, whoa, too many. Well, that's kind of interesting, isn't it? Well, you got the Pisces, you've got Pisces all over this. Let's check it out. Okay. Okay, I don't know exactly how this needs to go. 8 of diamonds. 8. Okay, let's look at this together. So we have the 8 of Cups, the 8 of Pentacles, and then the 4 of Wands right in the middle. And I'm laughing because this Southern Fish card is Pisces Austrinus, and it's described in the guidebook of this deck as the parent fish of the 2 fish in the Pisces constellation. So it's kind of funny. So that's really, really interesting. 8 of Hearts, 8 of Cups. And then we have the little dog as the 4 of Wands into the river, the 8 of Pentacles. So there's something, walking away from something, which is the meaning of the 8 of Cups. Having to walk away from something that you may have emotionally invested in can be pretty painful. It's like, okay, I put a lot into this. I don't necessarily want to walk away from it, but in doing so, you may open a doorway for something that actually flows really well, looking at the river. Something you can really start to work with. Something that feels more like a friend, like a real friend in this little dog. Okay, so we're going to turn to the guidebook now and see if we can get a little more into this. I do want to read you a little of the Pisces Austrinus card, since that is so Pisces. I can't believe it. I love this card coming out for you. Yes, so the I can never pronounce this name, but the polymath and astronomer Eratosthenes said the great fish was the parent of the 2 fishes of Pisces. In Greek myth, this is the fish who drank who drank the flowing stream from the urn the water bearer constellation Aquarius pours. So actually there's just been this beautiful flow between the Capricorn, Aquarius, and now your readings. So maybe there's something if you want to watch those readings, the way they flow into this one. But especially that Aquarius, since you are here as the great fish, drinking from the water that Aquarius is holding. Very interesting. Bernadette Brady explains, the stream drinking fish is an earlier symbol of life and fertility, for it was the one who carried the egg, drinking the sperm or the river of life. So something about finding flow, finding something that is much more fertile may mean like walking away to start fresh, or to follow where the flow actually is, instead of like trying to, sometimes you dam up the flow when you like refuse to move from a position. Like, okay, no, this is going to work for me. And because I've invested a lot here, so I'm just going to double down and I'm just going to hold my ground here, and then the water starts kind of piling up and it starts to dam up behind that wall. And if you actually just go with the flow, you may find yourself flowing towards, you know, maybe the cards go more like this. Finding yourself flowing away from something that isn't working towards something that actually is much friendlier, more loyal, more consistent. Four of Wands, more of a home type structure or home type feeling. I'm going to read more. Most fish scatter their eggs to be fertilized and then swim off, basically abandoning them to the watery chance of their environment. Some eggs hatch into young fish, while others are fed upon, and therefore not all is fruitless in the circle of life. Some things are nourishing to our souls, some things are nourishing to others. So there truly is little room for disappointment when there's a purpose to everything. Still, being humans with emotions, there are times when we fall into despair or feel negatively about how our path is going. Have you invested in something that didn't work and you had to walk away? Overwhelming at first, you may be feeling solemn and sad, but be proud that you have the courage to let it go and release. You know, it's okay to let it go. It's okay to release it to the watery chances of life and just to like let it float down the river. Even if that means like letting yourself walk away and flow down the river. Because it looks like, let's look at the river. 8 of Pentacles. This card's myth works as a fable or parable to advise its reader to be humble and to calm one's youthful enthusiasm in order to work diligently, learning the skills needed to undertake a big important job, situation, or work partnership, because hubris can get you easily burned, or others may feel the need to bring you down a notch to a more entry-level position until you have successfully learned the ropes and can fly solo if the opportunity presents itself. Surrender to your higher-ups, to a skilled craft master, or to your elders. Let them instruct you. If things are difficult or getting out of control, ask for help. You don't have to go it alone. Okay. Yeah, I guess, again, it's sort of talking about this level of surrender. I don't know. Honestly, I'm not really feeling that description that I just read, so I'm going to put a pin in it. 4 of Wands. The little dog. If lost, canines are innately talented at finding their way home, their locus point, especially when it's a place of comfort and joy and stability. Right now, you may be able to hone in on specific familiar people or pets or places, such as an ancestral home or a place where you've lived before, or simply a sweet meadow, a place that gives you the desire to follow your senses across long distances, to be part of that place, that group, or that landscape. You may soon be feeling elated that this experience of environment, home, or soul family has begun to feel solid and a place where you can really express your most authentic self freely and even run about joyfully. Either due to a reunion or a social gathering at your house or another's, you will be feeling strong feelings of belonging, faithful kinship with others. Delight in all your senses, and though this feels like home, don't forget to occasionally go roaming. Okay, so there's something here about, it's really just finding your way home. And sometimes finding your way home means that you have to leave the stronghold of something that you've invested a lot into and surrender that to the course of life. Let that flow down the river of life, because it's important that you move towards something that's actually working for you, something that actually feels more like home to you, where you feel safe and loved and protected. Be willing to let go and let it flow. And if you feel lost, know that the river is taking you home if you surrender to it. And you can't fight it, you know, don't fight it all the way. Trying to swim upstream, it's like not heeding the Eight of Cups, not walking away from something even though it's gone stale, or it's not actually working for you, or it's not a good investment of your time, your emotions, your heart, your skills. It is like swimming upstream in a river and you're just not going anywhere, and you're just exhausting yourself trying to stay in that one place. And if you just let the current take you, for God's sakes, it's trying to take you home. Interesting, Pisces. Okay, great start to this reading. We're going to get into it now with some other decks and see if we can get clarifying and really hone in on exactly what's going on with these cards this winter. So if you'd like to follow me for the rest of that reading, click the link in the description below and that will take you to the shifting space. This is a community of folks that love these shift readings and want to investigate them together with me over the course of the season. So we'll loop in the astrology, we'll watch readings together. It's great. So if it's something you're into, click the link in the description, go explore that, and maybe I'll see you for the rest of this reading. Okay, Pisces. Let's keep pulling.